Al Rittenhouse, after he killed 2 people in cold blood, he raised over $1 million.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel.
Al Rittenhouse, after he killed 2 people in cold blood, he raised over $1 million. After he killed 2 people in cold blood, he raised over $1 million. Wait a minute. The officer who killed Michael Brown, he raised almost $2 million. So don't tell me that when black folks decide to put money and support behind a young brother who didn't start a fight, who didn't threaten nobody, who was sitting where he could have right to be sitting, was threatened more than one time, was physically attacked, he defends himself, and then all of a sudden he's in jail for murder. But guess what, brother? We gonna stand behind ours like you white folks stand behind yours.
Okay, let me
that
be
young
clear.
brother was attacked.
I know you're yelling because you really get worked up when you're lying.
But
let me say,
y'all killing
very
us,
clear.
but then it's justified.
Us killing
but when we defend ourselves, now, it's murder.
This is going to piss a lot of y'all off, but I gotta keep it real. First of all, I hate when people think that just because you say one thing means you're automatically saying something completely different. Now listen carefully to what I say, because it's going to be extremely important. I think both parties were wrong. No, I do not think that Austin deserved what he got or it was justified. But the same way Karmelo had no business bringing a weapon to school, the same way Austin had no business putting his hands on somebody. I don't care what was said in between. Nothing is going to provoke me to physically try to remove somebody anywhere. He did not have any authority to do that. He should have got a teacher. And a lot of y'all conservatives and even liberals, both of y'all are trying to turn this into something completely different. Turn this into a hate crime. Turn this into a race thing. Y'all all know it had nothing to do with either of those. Y'all know damn well this had nothing to do with race. And both parties are disgusting for even trying to use this as a prop for your propaganda. I'm so sick of y'all trying to do that. Look, this is what happened. 2 kids, both of them were trying to test each other. Both of them wanted to act tough. You cannot deny that. Both of them were trying to be the big guy. You know what I'm saying? And one of the kids just ended up getting killed. Rest in peace to Austin. My heart goes out to his family. No matter what, he didn't deserve that. And I just feel for both families at the end of the day.
Free on $250,000 bail. And a lot of people don't feel like he should have been able to come home after the incident that happened. And if you don't know what happened, Karmelo Anthony got into an altercation where allegedly he ended up taking somebody's life. They were both at a high school track meet. It was raining. Karmelo was sitting down. He was approached by the victim. They had words. The reports say that those words led into a physical altercation. And in that physical altercation, Karmelo Anthony allegedly took out a knife. And you already know the end of the story. And of course, social media is going crazy, saying that the altercation wasn't self-defense. And they're also saying that he shouldn't have had a bail. Other people are saying that it was self-defense and it was rooting for Karmelo Anthony. They even raised over $300,000 for him. Question to you is, what do you think? Do you think that the judge really gave him a pass by lowering his bail? Do you think that right now he shouldn't be free? Or do you think that he's innocent until proven guilty? Jump in the comments and let me.
New details about the killing of Austin Metcalf, the student stabbed at a high school track meet near Dallas. According to the arrest affidavit, 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony has confessed to the killing, saying he was trying to protect himself.
He knew how much I loved him, how much I do for him, I do anything for him.
Hunter Metcalf says he held his twin brother Austin as he was dying.
I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab. But then I look at my brother, and then I'm not going to talk about the rest. So.
Yeah. It happened at the district championship meet in Frisco. Hunter says his brother had asked Karmelo to move his seat because he was sitting under the wrong tent. A witness says Karmelo replied, "Touch me and see what happens." And when Austin grabbed him, Karmelo allegedly pulled a knife.
They asked him to move. And when Austin grabbed his backpack to take it, he stabbed him in the chest and killed him.
He's now charged with first-degree murder.
Just because the kid was mad, my son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
Austin is being remembered as an honors student with aspirations to play college football. Despite the shocking loss, Austin's father says he chooses forgiveness over anger.
I forgive the other person because the forgiveness is not for him. The forgiveness is for me. so I can have peace. His life is destroyed. My life is destroyed.
The arrest affidavit says as Karmelo Anthony was being arrested, he asked if Austin was okay. Anthony is being held on $1 million bond. Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.
Yeah, good morning, guys. The family 17-year-old Austin Metcalf has been sharing stories about him, but later this morning, we are expecting to learn more about what led up to the fatal stabbing from court documents today. Now, police here in Frisco, they do say that 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the chest after a fight at Kirkendall Stadium Wednesday morning. Now, the family of Metcalf says they believe the fight started in the stands over a seating issue at the track meet. The two teenagers, by the way, attended different schools. Austin's brother was at the meet and told Fox News the confrontation started with words being exchanged and it escalated quickly.
And the kid said some like aggressive stuff, like reckless stuff. And Austin tried to handle the problem.
Austin was always one to step up. He always was one to step up and be the person that would do the right thing. He's just going to be so missed by mostly our family, but this whole community has really wrapped their arms around us.
Well, Anthony is in the Collin County Jail and is charged with murder. His bond is set at $1 million. Frisco ISD is saying that they are rescheduling the track meet to next Monday, and it will be held at Little Elm High School. For Good Day, I'm TCM Muzinga.
17-year-old Karmelo Anthony was silent after bonding out of the Collin County Jail and being placed on house arrest.
How is this self-defense?
2 days after the family of Austin Metcalf buried their son, they were at the Collin County Courthouse for a bond reduction hearing Monday. Karmelo Anthony is accused of stabbing and killing Metcalf at a Frisco track meet earlier this month. The case has quickly become national news, drawing a lot of attention, resulting in threats and increased security at the courthouse.
Threats and, talk of race war and all kinds of insanity isn't good for, obviously, the Anthony family. It's not good for the Metcalf family.
Cameras were not allowed inside the courtroom, but we did capture the Anthony family arriving. His father, Andrew, testified in the hearing. District Court Judge Angela Tucker said that she's never gotten this volume of calls and had to have this level of security in the courtroom in her 13 years on the bench. Court documents say Anthony stabbed Metcalf during a fight. When an officer arrived, court documents say Anthony told the officer, "I was protecting myself." Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis spoke after the hearing.
The judge has made the call, and so what's important is what's next. And it's our job to be level-headed, to be fact-based, and to follow the truth wherever it leads.
Anthony's father testified he's taking a leave from work because of the incident, and his wife is a stay-at-home mother with 3 other children. During the hearing, the prosecution brought up the fact that more than $400,000 have been raised for the Anthony family, saying a reduction is not needed because they have the funds. A big question in this case will be, why did Anthony bring a weapon to a high school stadium? It's a question that was asked of his attorney.
That's an understandable question, but it's not something that, frankly, we're prepared to even go into.
Now, in the opening statement to the media from that interview that you just heard, he led with talking about self-defense. Again, the court documents mention self-defense. We'll have to wait and see how that defense will be made in court when things pan out. Now, according to the judge, the terms of the bond are house arrest and ankle monitor. She told him to stay off social media, and he has to personally call her bailiff every Friday morning, not his parents, but him. And there's a list of other things that is set. And if he violates that, he'll return to the Collin County Jail.
Okay, guys, thanks a lot for supporting the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.